It's Aries. Leo's last. Looks like Leo's at the bottom of the barrel this week for love. Let's hope my jet skis love me this weekend and don't fail me.
Hopefully, Blue Boy comes back ready to rip.
I know, because right now, Ukrainsky, I haven't named. The parts aren't coming in, so.
You could just put numbers on that thing and win, though.
I mean, I could, yeah. But the tuner broke, so I don't. So I can't take the limiter off it. All right, Aries. I feel like this is a good time for Aries, but they got. I'm going to say this to Aries. You could have the dream life, or you could try and take the X-Backs. That is totally the worst thing on the planet. Like, you know, like, woo! Or you could, like, take something that looks like a dream that's not. Or you don't believe in anything being a dream, and really it can be a dream. I mean, this is really, you got to be very aware of what you're doing right now and not especially fall into the same pattern that you always do. That's going to be the main thing. Like falling in the same pattern, the same kind of pattern of person, you know. So whatever your pattern is, this is definitely where it's coming up big. How do you change that? Let's see what the cards have to say. You got the Empress reversed, Knight of Cups, and Two of Cups reversed, Lovers reversed. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. That is some powerful shit cornering in the challenge position, the Knight of Cups, before you want to move emotionally. This feels stuck. Are you about to enter into something that you believe is a soulmate or a true love situation that's backwards? Tower reversed with the Lovers, 10 of Wands, 3 of Cups reversed, 3 of Pentacles reversed. Oh, man. Aries, you got to move forward emotionally, but don't take on the weight of a love situation that is a pattern that is not really as beautiful as you think it is, that really is not building the same energy as you. But also there could be issues with people with them, like, and beliefs about that, or they are, I don't know, maybe they want to kind of keep their own like life. I don't know. This is really weird because I really want to focus on this Lovers here, because whatever is being created here is already kind of odd. But I think that the biggest thing is this is like taking on a bunch of weight that I don't think you want to take. What's up with this? This is like past lover shit. Past or people that you think are connected. With Tower reversed to 4 of, oh man. I almost feel like that it's like avoiding the Tower of a, but avoiding meaning like you see that it's a tower, but like not paying attention. Like, no, it's fine. I'm safe here. It's fine. We're comfortable. Like, but this Lovers here, Justice reverse. I mean, I don't know how the universe. I don't. Oh my God. Big warnings. So I just think that Aries this week, you have to really be, if you are going into some crazy, like I am fanatically gonna just go into some crazy situation, you got to take a look at all parts of this, because I feel like the universe, these are every card that everybody wants and they're all reversed. Even the Knight of Cups is a good card. At least it's moving forward, and that's in the challenge. So it's like, whoa there. I think the challenge is feeling stuck might be not a bad thing, because there's a lot of things. Are you sure you're going to take on this weight is the number one thing. Are you sure you're going to take this on? Is it really, I hate to say it, are you really attracted to it? Is it really, do they have the goods? Do they have the money? Do they have the life that's possible? Are they really a soulmate, or is it just a maybe just a sexual connection, but not a full soul like connection. Tower reversed here. Is it an obsession that you can't let go of? The Lovers reversed with the Justice reversed with the Ace of Wands. Anybody who's, if you're trying to take on anybody who's told you they were going to do everything with you and they were going to fall in love with you and they were going to take you and if you're looking for marriage, if you're looking for the deep shit, if you're looking for the all in, I don't know if you're ready to take on the weight that they're not ready, or maybe you're not ready. That Queen of Cups is what I was overall here with. It's like, okay, what's going to be the full abundant emotional energy that gives you everything that you want? Instead of it feeling, I don't know, it almost feels like it's like taking a stripped down version of what you really want. A complete, really stripped down. It's like the avatar of what you want. I'm just gonna say this is more red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. It keeps coming up. Red flags, red flags, red flags, red flags, red flags, red flags. I'm gonna get to the bottom of what these red flags are about here. The White Spring. I don't know. I feel like you're going through a cleanse here. This time to cleanse the shit that's not. You're not. I'm going to be honest. The Emperor's card is the attraction card in this love, and this is where it's like there's a flaw. It's not that attractive. It's not going to create the life that you want. And I think this White Spring here is to protect you. It's protection. And it's the energy and it's healing. But at the same time, it also is like there's gratitude for it. I think you've learned from it, but I don't know if you've really... I don't know if it's your end all be all here. What's going on here with this fucking Lovers card reversed with the fucking Three of Swords with fucking... fuck me. Saturn return. Time to grow up. Time to grow up and not fuck yourself over by taking on something that's going to be too much weight, and then you're going to become the bad guy and you're going to be the person that has to learn a lot of karmic hard lessons right now and having to get out of something or missing an opportunity of something that you really want because you're taking something that you really don't want. That's what I'm getting, right? Like learning to drop the hammer like a good Saturn. Like, okay, no, I could have better. Oh, well, I got Triumphs the Lies, so, you know, that's already going to be there. I've done that in the last two. It's kind of weird. It's like, oh, no, I've for sure. Oh, no. Water. God, that's so opposite of Saturn return, right? Just wanting emotion and willing to take whatever is there. This is taking what, like, I'm going to be real, Aries. Just taking whatever's there and giving it too much. It's almost just like, I don't know why my guides are showing me. It's like, I think I only said it on one show and it must have been years ago. I remember one time I was at a house party when I was like 16 and there was this chick that like really liked me from this other school. She's actually another Leo. And she was one that she had like the braces and we called it the Butterface. You know, do you remember that Butterface? Brian? Do you remember Butterfaces?
Oh yeah, she's a 9 Butterface.
Yeah, it was just like the girl that just like I just was like, no, and I remember I got really drunk. And the girl that I really was like attracted to that night ended up like having to go home. Back in the day, that's what happened. And so I remember staying at that house and then I ended up having to sleep on the couch with her. And I remember making out there, hooking up, and it just felt like the worst thing in the world. Like, I cannot believe I fucking did this. I cannot. It was just, you have to go through that. If you haven't gone through that, then, but it's just like where you're just like kind of desperate and you're just like, okay, I guess I'm going to take whatever's here. Everybody else has somebody and I'm staying the night here. I'm on the fucking couch with this bitch. So I guess I'm going to just like go through with this. Like, I just got a feeling, Aries, you got to be careful to not be doing this. Like, and you got to like separate from all of this for a second and be like, is this like what I dreamed of in my life? Is this really what because like, I think this Saturn return is like saying like, watch your emotions here. I've never seen a spread where it's like everything everybody wants reversed. And then crowned in the middle of that challenge is the Knight of Cups, and being like, whoa, horsey, I know you feel stuck, but don't start moving forward until you, and then with a 10 of Wands I pulled with it, it's like, this might be a lot more weight than you realize, or it might be too much to take on. Well, yeah. I think that the shadow here is that you can have an epiphany and find some innovation and find the inspiration and stop. I don't know. Stop. The triumph that lies is always like taking a situation and like being okay with it, even though you know it's a lie. Like it's not true to what you really want. I'll pull you another one because that one was pulled with that. Oh, yeah. Is this me? And that was exactly what I was asking you to ask yourself. It was like, is this really like what my dream would be? Is this who you really are? Is this what you really want? Is this the kind of person that you really always thought to be with? I want to find out about what this whole Two of Cups with the Tower reversed is. Because like with this, it's like willing to hold on to things because you don't want something to end and you think it's safe. But it's obviously not, and it's a Two of Cups reversed, and I'm gonna pull one card just to find out what this fucking is. Yeah, it's a huge judgment call here. Fucking, is it gonna fuck up your spiritual journey? I almost feel like it might like be the illusionary energy that it is spiritual when it's really not. It's like, Well, acceptance. I think that this is the lesson to accept what the lesson is here. I mean, unless you know what, you want to take it your own way with your ego, Aries, and to be like, play this out with me. I'm here to accept that this is not the best thing that I've ever wanted, that I'm emotional over something that I should probably take some fucking stock in and make sure that it's like long-term going to be good for me, that it's going to bring me heartbreak. I'm just going to accept it's going to bring me heartbreak, that it's giving me some sort of emotion. Am I willing to give that much emotion back? That it's going to be a lot of weight, that I feel stuck from it, that it's a Two of Cups reversed. There's some sort of thing not fully connected there. There's something off about it. I'm not fully connected to it. I'm just going to accept that and take it. No, or is it, I'm going to accept that that's what this is, and I'm going to move to what's real for me in my life instead of what's false. Like, I'll pull a card with this. Ten of Pentacles. I think, are you accepting that, is this going to be your end all be all? And can they build foundations with you, and can you build something together? And if they want to build something with that, then I think that there's a lot of things that are going to need to be addressed, like a shit ton. Five of Pentacles reversed. Don't be around with somebody that's wounded or makes you feel like it's not getting the best that you want. Four of Wands, King of Swords. Don't go to Vegas and try and get married, or don't try and get in a relationship this week if you're a single Aries with somebody that, honestly, like, this is your moment where you don't have any weird shit going on in your life. Don't take on weird shit. You're not thinking clearly. I think that you might be delusionally trying to create some celebration or become in a relationship, and you're willing to. I'm not looking outside at anything else. Unless, I mean, hey, if you think that this is going to be the end of all endings and this is your greatest thing, hey, go for that. But I don't know. I got a feeling that you're not thinking clearly. Relationships, Page of Pentacles reversed, Wheel of Fortune, Four of Cups reversed, Hermit reversed. It's almost like things are moving in a better direction, but I almost feel like they don't know where they're still going or what's going to be created. And I think it's been a lot of lessons of how to deal with emotions and finally feeling in a better emotional place. But I would let this week run out and see where things are at emotionally. There's a lot here, Aries. It's questioning a lot of things about what love even is. I mean, I think the big question for Aries is, what is love? Sex-wise, 10 of Cups. Unless you're ready to have a kid and have a family and be with them the long term, that's where it's going to feel like that's the sexual energy. If they're not offering that to you, or they're not able to be that to you, like you don't want to keep pushing that. I don't think that you want to have casual sex right now. This is definitely not a time for casual shit. This is like, is this really the big deal? If it is, then okay. Then that's what you're doing. And if it is you and all that, I'm not here to stop love. If anything, I'm trying to make love happen. So, but I got a feeling like it's so serious here of like that you need to take stock on all this, Aries, this week. Like, and be like, not trying to rush into something that's crazy. I got a feeling that a lot of Aries here have thought that they found the one, and then it turned out not to be the one. That's what I'm feeling. And then almost like knowing where the one is and not knowing how to do anything. I don't know. It's fucking crazy here. We'll see here. We'll see. Although I didn't see really any signs about... I think that's going to be the realization. Speak your truth. Signs from nature, push and pull energy, self-worth. Yeah, I mean, the self-worth thing, I think, is the biggest thing with the Empress reversed here. Is it really what you really want? There's a push and pull energy. What are the signs from your own nature? And if that's really it, learning to speak your truth, and twin flame. Working through the illusions. I'm not going to be the one that tells you what is and what's not, right? But I think that you need to be honest with yourself and look at, am I creating an illusion? And I think that's the best way you can get through this week. You can make a twin flame somebody who's really not, and then you could be missing out on a twin flame because you're putting your energy in somebody else who's not. Like, it's just, that's a lot. The readings just have gotten Aries, Mercury, 8th house. Yeah, there's definitely needing to get deeper to understand what you really want and speak it and get much more clear emotionally. And I think it's okay to ask the other side what there is. And I think that it's also for you to look at your deep desires and Mercury and Aries and ask the question. And I hate to say it, Aries is very it's very warrior, right? Like, do you want to be stuck with the winch, or do you want to be stuck with the hot one? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, you got to ask these questions, like, to yourself and your inner, and you got to reveal like your own inner desire and secrets within yourself and understand them and clearly look at them to cut through the bullshit and get to the truth. Your villain that you're playing is what? Sorry, I'm not that into you. Or sorry that I turned you into somebody that you're not. Sorry, I imagined something different. I don't know why. I thought you had 3 boobs, but I guess that was from Total Recall. Never mind. That was on Mars, too. So, if anybody gets that joke. The sun reversed. Oh... I'm not doing that best. I hope something comes in to make me feel better. I don't know. I feel like this villain is, I'll just take something that's not me. Back to you.
All right, Aries. Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Don't settle for less right now. North Node's in your 2nd house, and Mars, your ruling planet, is squaring these nodes. So I think between you and Capricorn, you're at a very important time right now of making decisions. And I think they have to be based upon like a really high self-worth, high value. And also what kind of people are seeing that value in you? Are you seeing the value in them, though, is what that reading was really talking about. Like, are you just giving your energy away just for the sake of connection, just for the sake of something. South Node in the 8th house just to get some.
Damn.
I don't know. You got to like really look at the things that you really do want, and if there is like full connection there. And I think this is where those big choices are made. It's a time for you to define your direction right now. So go towards the best things, and don't go into, because then there's the subconscious loops of your 12th house, which is stacked, and Venus is joining Jupiter and Neptune in your 12th. So it's a lot that you're kind of subconsciously having to realize if you've been constantly going in a direction or choosing things in life that are just looping, and they're not really beautiful, they're not really magical, they're not really high worth. And you know, you kind of you're at that choose point here. So you can start a lot of new things, or you can go backwards into bad things, or go into places you don't want to be, or be stuck with people you don't want to be with. So I think this is a big like cutting away of those cycles in some ways, if that's what you're going through, which that reading was saying you're going through it. So a lot of magic though. I mean, a lot of surrender too, but it's like you got to surrender for the good stuff and not just give up and not take the good stuff as well. So happy birthday. Best of luck to you.
Aries, beer goggles are a thing.
They are.
And that's why when I do the collective and I said, are you with the troll or anything, that's based off the collective energy, and you are the collective energy. We run it off the 0 point of Aries. So the whole world is like, is this really a troll or is this really the real thing? I think that you have to take your beer goggles off and be honest and pull yourself out for a second. That's the best thing in the 12th house, is to reflect and make sure that you know what the fuck's doing and you're not self-sabotaging yourself and going into a fucking troll.